What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL Major 4 matches straight to you. We're here today, Championship Sunday. This is the winners finals. Los Angeles Thieves versus Optic Texas. Who's gonna go down and face the losers, and who's gonna go on to the grand finals? Let's find out.
Win streak record.
Yep, Optic's on a win streak.
Right, 11. Yep. Winner of this, though, it's our winners final. Winner of this, right to the final later on today.
That's what they want. They want to win and move right on to the finals.
Absolutely wild here, and the shotgun is out from Envoys. He's going to take out Dashy. A flurry of kills from Shotzzy then, but team kill comes through to knock him out of the
Interesting
action.
map
Beautiful
set.
shots there from Big
They
Ken.
got Hydro to start.
But inside the hard point for now, it'll
Then
be
Fortress,
Optic
then
Texas.
Expo.
Joe, this is
Very interesting
I don't know.
set.
I don't know which one I have tagged. It's like, whew. God, okay, Kenny is shooting nukes right now. My guy is locked. But you feel like this 1 and 3, and that's 1 and 3 are really big for Thieves.
Oh, no, they are. I mean, you have Mercado Hardpoint, and right, Optic, that's been their bread and butters. But we'll see. So far, so good for LA Thieves. They're trying to find Shotzzy, able to do it on that rotation. They flipped the spawns. Kenny with a great life to start off the map. A little bit of a lead. And now we talked about the break percentage. I think they're going to need a big break here. And Hook, he has just been on another level. Able to pick up that kill as Envoy was going to spawn out. And there is the break. That is a clean 4 dead for LA Thieves.
Absolutely beautiful. In from Texas. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of breaks here. Maybe who's going to be able to get the insane hold? I'm going to be the last one up, as it's another trifecta
The
up for
former
Texas as they
Optic
rip
member.
3 out of it. Envoy to his right, to his left, dropping 1. Getting a player into the point for these final 20 seconds. You'll see the 2 rotating on the other side of it. It's going to be Octane and Draws that are trying to get locked. Draws was so good yesterday in spots on this map. We'll see what he's going to be able to do here. Still popping off.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, a little bit, both teams kind of trading the hill time there at P2. So you have this 20-second lead. Draws now trying to stay alive, play his life. You can see what that does for the setup. Nobody on the hill right now for Optic, as they're just trying to cut off this rotation from the rest of LA Thieves. And with Draws is staying alive, he is just wasting time. Nobody has been in the hill for 15 seconds. And now one player sneaks on up through water. That's going to be Envoy. So another kill to keep Optic off the hill. It has been a scrappy one here at P3. Finally, full control for Optic.
Yeah, we've got like as much time off the clock as we do points in the game right now. I mean, or at least close. You're a minute off the clock
really
already.
up on the hill like crazy.
Just so much
Optic finally getting
contested,
some time
or just no one in the hard point for these big moments. Flurry of kills through. That'll be 4 down. So Thieves able to go big. They'll get into the point. Spawns to come in the backside. You see the 2 players already pushed out for Thieves. 2 and 3 on the minimap. That'll be Draza and Ken this time, fanning out, trying to get set up.
Yeah, that's the scary part, though. Okay, one player does spawn all the way out, but you have the rotation here over to P4. And I think that's just a good job by LA Thieves. I mean, you lose that rotation to P3, but you had Draza staying alive. Envoy was able to find a kill. They kept that very messy to keep this lead. But Shotzzy, this guy's, I'm pretty sure, like part dolphin. I don't really know, just flying up. She's able to find 1 kill, but 2 traded back for LA Thieves. Can the break
so
come?
good at that move.
With the drop shot.
Oh, man.
Beautiful play there to stay alive.
Just kind of lost him, right? We've all been there. You just drop down. Kind of with the iron sight, just lose them a bit and draws a big win. That's led to Kenny going off. He's at 7 and 7, but a couple of big kills there. They're still on the point. Lead now up to 40 or so. Time dwindling on the hard point. 20 or so seconds left to work with. Shotzzy tries to flow forward. Not going to happen. Kenny and Octane are there to shut that down.
Only
About to eclipse the 100-point mark, and yeah, where it was a little bit messy at some of the hard points, no one really be able to get a foothold. There you do a great job of your feet.
LA playing really good.
And that just starts with Draza's play. I mean, it's a 2 for 2 on the rotation, and they're able to lock it down for the rest of the time. You have them spawning out front, and yeah, Optic just not able to hit that break with how great of break teams they are. Just who's going to find that hole? Maybe that was one of them, but now it's LA Thieves' turn. Can they get in this hill? As we're on board with the Octane, who has just been in such good form, the bait and the switch with Envoy, and they are on the hill. Again, just trying to keep it messy, and Draza, he's behind enemy lines, able to find 2.
You still got the numbers here. If you are Thieves, back into the point goes Envoy. Kenny finding kills on outskirts. He's traded out. Now the battle inside the point. It's a messy one, and Shotzi's able to pop in 8-2. The third not going to happen, though, is Octane will win it, but with 20 seconds left to the point, now you're thinking of your threes. We spawned up. How much do we want to send at this? Or do we start worrying about the rotation? And it looks like they had kind of two push at
Optic
it.
kind of
Maybe
getting
start to push
bullied
through
here.
it as they win the fight on the point. Gonna grab these final 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think they know they already lost rotation over towards Dome side, so it's kind of like, screw it, let's get this 20 seconds.
And the new hard point's close, right? It's not like a hike across the map.
Yeah, it's just how they want to fight for this, but, you know, through everything, first rotation, 70-point lead for LA Thieves. I still just look back at, you know, P3 and P4, the difference makers throughout that one. Shotzi, though, trying to find the rotation. He's got the Vaz, he's going to have the help, but Dashy, that is going to be 3 dead. So an opportunity here for Optic to chain 2 hills together. You have P1 control, you have spawns for P2, to get them right back into the game.
And this is just fun, man. 2 teams just battling. You heard Octane in the interview where he was what? I think he went on the Scuff watch party, just sort of like, this is the best form we've seen a team in, how Texas is playing. I'm just excited to get on land, just the competitor in me, and battle it out, and they're doing exactly that.
Yeah, just the way they've been playing online. He's like, we've been playing them close, but yeah, they have the edge right now. As Kenny able to find 2, he hits the water route through the middle of the map. LAD's trying to push forward. They want pressure on Dome, but just not going to happen. As Optic, they have just held map control this entire time.
They've been able to get him out of the point, though, at times, at least on the tail end of that, so they'll maintain a bit of this lead. But it's Optic Texas that need to find some time. They've only got 90 points within this game. They've got the next setup here. What kind of hold can we get? Let's go to listen in right now with Optic Texas.
There's 2 left at least. 2 left at least. I'm gonna spawn out front P3. I spawn out
Yo, one guy's
front.
top me. Top Yo, one top bill. One top bill.
I'm on castle. I can kill castle.
Yeah, one top bill.
Front hill me. I got one.
No, back to back. All right, nice.
Yo, I have these guys cut. I have these guys cut. I'm cutting Q.
Side door. They might spawn in the back on you.
Yeah, they're spawning in the back, I'm pretty sure.
What's one P1 dead?
Yeah, they spawn in
The
the
rest
back.
are in the back, the rest are in the back.
Warm me.
I'm sliding over you in. I need you.
You really get back, really get.
I'm gonna pressure this.
Back door, watch out, watch out.
We can pressure this. I got him in the
There's
vest.
one out, P5.
Yeah, they spawned out.
I'm gonna take a long route left here. You
I got
stand
that, yeah, I
up.
got
One
that,
guy's
I
one
got
shot bottom new.
Yeah, I'm ironing window. Window dead.
Actually,
Nice. That wasn't my assist, that was not my assist.
Spawn roll that thing.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, he definitely spawned over.
Bottom new, really weak Octane.
Oh, yeah,
He spawned
all the
in,
way around.
Raza might have spawned old. That's it.
One all the way around.
Okay. I spawned all the way out. Alright, yeah.
Just
let's have a
ironing
good
up in
break.
the water.
Let's have a good break.
Yeah, we're good.
Take our time.
What's cutting middle? What's cutting
what
middle?
is
One
that
shot. Draza. He's going P1. One P1 hut. In the P1 hut.
Yo,
We're
top window and then on time.
Yeah,
Top
what's
window and on time.
Hut, one shot Draza, and then plat. Hut,
Yeah, top window and on
Hut,
time.
plat.
Top window and time.
What's it?
In hut dead. In hut
Alright,
dead.
one guy's
Nice.
plat, one guy's plat.
Yeah, plot of me. Plot. One's plot.
Yeah, pop.
Sunder plat.
Native plat.
Front left corner.
I'm absolutely.
Left side, copy corner, lane out. Look at that point.
Pipes dead.
Nice, I'm with you. We can break this together,
Let's
bro.
to the left of there.
Yeah.
Probably right up.
Dead on top.
I think you really heard how valuable Ghosty is to this team in moments. I think a couple are spawning in the back, but they sure as hell were. I think Draws is going to be the only one that spawned out old. Yes, he absolutely was. Just little things like that wasn't my assist, so there's another one there. Just a lot of great comms there from Ghosty.
Well, I mean, you know, he's talking a lot because, I mean, honestly, the guys on his team, they don't need to talk very often, right? It just feels like when Hook and Shots are kind of in their zone, they don't talk very often. You can't really blame them. It's just the way it is. But, yeah, they got it back into the game P1, P2. But a nice hold there for LA Thieves at P3 to hold this lead right around 30 seconds. Draza playing his life in the back, just being annoying for Optic because they're trying to get on this B4 hill. But Draza continues to find kills. The snake was very close. The trophy's gonna get taken out, but quickly you have the pinch because Draza just bought so much time for his team.
Yeah, and he even got Shotsy weak, and then the push just comes through. Envoy drops 2. Kenny there with him as well. That'll be 3 out of the picture. 1 still remains. That's going to be Shotsy on the deep route. So now similar to what Draza was doing. How annoying can you be? The pinch comes in perfectly with Ghosty. You rip 3 out of it. Octane still just waiting. Draza again working to the back. Deficit down to 20. Lovely shots from Shotsy. Nearly able to put another one to sleep.
Yeah, in the rest of LA Thieves, there's kind of a 2-2 split on those spawns. They spawn P5. They're thinking about this rotation, finding those early kills, but with the rest of this time, it's basically going to be a tie game. Much better here on this, second set of hills for Optic.
And I think maybe if you're Optic right now, you'd feel pretty good that you're basically in a tie game, considering how absurd Hook has been. He's 12-21 right now, so not really been in that takeover mode he has, but you're still fighting. And that's what stood out with their hard point, though. When someone's having an off map, when they're getting outslayed, they're still in games, they're still winning games.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, and it can be tough for sub players on this map, right? You have to take a lot of those water routes, the ARs, they have all the power positions. Estrada and Octane Envoy able to find 3, but there's one more player again, and that is Shotzi. Getting them out of the hill, able to find a second one, and with that, it is going to be 3 dead. That is all Shotzi. With that time, LA Thieves would have been close to winning this game.
I think that was pretty similar to the last hard point too. Like Shotzi, last guy gets 2, Ghosty falls up with 1, and suddenly you flip the situation on its head. But now right back into the fray goes Thieves. They go 2 for 2 as Dashy's able to win a couple, but Optic still battling, keeping it tight. Within 15 points in this one. Next hard point, ready to pop. They're able to pick the one Optic player out of it. Thieves looking to get set up, keeping them at bay as Envoy. He's in a big position here. How long can he delay them? What kind of kills can he get? Able to pick up 1, just trying to scurry away, but not able to do it.
And yes, it's a lot of focus on the rotation, but LA Thieves could play this around sort of this hill time, right? You force them to get a little bit more aggressive, have to get them out of that hill. 90 seconds left on that game clock. Draza just holding down bridge, but it feels like Shotzi really starting to get heated up. Him and Ghosty leading the way for Optic. They're going to get on this time, and this is what we saw on the second set of hills. The P1 and the P2. LA Thieves are going to need a big break in all map control due to this man is going over to Optic.
They're making the run now, looking for the lead change. Nice little nade there from Octane. We'll get him out of the point, at least for now. Kenny surging on forward as well. What can Dashy do at range? With the best aim in the game, just not given a chance to win it. Multiple players spawning out deep. The big one going to be maybe Envoy. He's got a hike across the map. At number 7 and Dashy, give me the same thing. You're trekking across, another spawn out. Coming in for Thieves, that is Kenny. So you've got to go. You've got numbers here towards the point if you are Texas for now. There are 2 playing deep, 3rd player rallying in. You find all the kills on mid-rotation. You're in a great spot right here, down 10 if you are Texas.
Yeah, it's about a second difference as well. Optic, they can win on this hill, so LA Thieves, they have to go. And I was worried because there were a couple of players spawning out for both teams. It was basically a 2 versus 2 on the hill. Optic, they took their time, able to find all the LA Thieves players on rotation, but a big break here needed for LA Thieves. Here they go through the back. As Ghosty knows the pressure is going to be there. Now, it's not going to come down to this. Neither team can win on this hill, and on rotation, you had Envoy who spawns out. So he's going to try to play his life, but Optic, they said, we're going to try and trap you in the back, find all of this scrap time.
Yeah, he was kind of in a position. It's like, I think he was certain to. I go and I pinch the hard point, I just go ahead and rotate. Ops to get the rotation on. You're going to get just over the 240 mark right now if you're Texas. You are set up now. We talk about these teams on this map. Not the best at rotations, but fantastic at breaking. Can Texas get the break? Kenny wants no part of it. Continues to dance with disaster here as he gets 2, but look at the spawn in the back. They're able to get the kill on to Draza. They're going to pop in the back. I'm not sure if he was just a little bit too far forward or what the case may be.
No, who killed him?
You've got the closer kills now. Closer spawns. If you are Texas, you've got in 7 points needed, Joe.
Hook won the one-on-one versus Draza. That immediately opened up the spawn for Optic, and as you said, now it is just craziness on P3. 6 seconds needed for Optic, but LA Thieves win the gunfights. Envoy and Draza on the hill now. We talk about the 2 best hardpoint teams in the world. We're kicking off Championship Sunday with a banger.
244. Spawning out is Optic, and they've got to go. Just seconds to get there. Can they get the touch? Not gonna happen. 250 up, Thieves. Striking first. Woo! The streak is done.
That is one way to get today started. What a map between these 2 juggernauts. Just so many little moments. I thought with Hook winning that gunfight versus Draza there at the end, that was going to be it. Those close spawns popped up.
Yeah, my eyes just weren't there on the mini-map because I know I was watching Seattle the other day and I saw, like, even when Lamar alive, like, you'll sometimes get that spawn there, but
yeah.
They get a big pick, they get the spawns, the madness ensues, and what? This was the pick from Thieves instead of which map in the last one? Instead of Hotel. Well, works out. 1 up.
Yeah, now 7-0 since stage 3 on this map, but the streak. But with Ghosty, a much different beast.
And it's one of those things too, though. Like if you're Optic, and not that you're a young team, you're a relatively new team. You know, you've been so good in hard points. You're starting all these series up, right? Like you're starting every series up 1-0. Is it a big deal? Like you just kind of go in a hole early and you're looking to rebound?
I don't think it's a big deal at all. Like as good as their hard point has been, search has been right behind it.
True.
It's been right there.
That's why they've been so scary. They've just been so good in 4 out of the 5 modes, and they get going quickly into this one. Ghosty, Shotsy, locating the kills.
Oh man, I have my shit muted. What the hell?
He's in a 1 versus 4. As
I
Texas
remember
picked
muting.
them apart. Hipfire hits a bullet, but that'll be it. And well, yeah, not worried about the map 1. Come in, kick him in the forehead here in the round 1.
Well, you even saw like the second half of the game. Just it felt like they were getting more warmed up. The shots were starting to hit.
Because they went down like what, 70-ish, somewhere.
70, 80
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember
Philly
muting.
Thieves had that hot start, but it felt like second half their guns were getting warmed up.
Let's see if Thieves can maybe change up going into this round 2. Clean and dominant there from Optic in the round 1. I mean, you get a kill from everybody. Fantastic start.
You love a good little team ace. Envoy just trying to sneak outside of these doors. Draws a very aggressive with LA Thieves. Just pushing right into
Optic losing finally in hard point,
Fortresses.
though.
They're able to find a couple
Does
of kills.
not
Now it's a
bode well
2-on-3
for
as
us
Dashy's
Optic
able to take down
fans.
Octane. I don't know where Ghosty is just yet, and Dashy's able to find another one. They're trying to hunt him down. They do. But where is Ghosty? Envoy says, hello, that's a free kill. I'll take it.
Yeah, he goes to maybe get the trade, and he's right in behind. A 1-1 now. His team's kind of feeling each other out here in the early going. But yeah, that's about as free as he's going to get. Envoy's like, hello there, Ghosty.
They're just very aggressive, right in art, LA Thieves. They just go right through the bottom. You saw Kenny, you saw Envoy. They were able to open that up. Sorry, Draza. Get that first blood and play behind it. And that's one of those things, you just played online. They've been studying the VOD. This is all about sort of your preparation, trying to hard counter as much as possible.
With the way scrims are going, the way this Optic team has been playing, I mean, if you're Thieves, you're thinking this is who we're playing. This is who we got to get past. 100%. Wonderful opening. Again from Thieves, just picking them apart. The first round success, a thing of the distant past at this point, but Ghosty, a chance if he can get away. The read is there, but the pinch is in, nowhere to go.
Jeez. They really came to
Just
play
stuck
today.
between a rock and a hard place and can't get out.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just 4 LA Thieves players alive. Yeah, he's able to take down 2.
That's a 1v3, maybe.
Yeah, they trapped him in. He knew it. They were waiting for Draza to work that pinch. But it starts with that first blood. Shotsy just jumping in that top window. Draza, yeah, he knows he's going to do that a couple of times a map.
Yeah. A 2-1 now to Thieves. 0-3 start from Octane, but the rest of the team stepping it up big time. Dashy and Ghosty leading the way on the other side of it. He gets eyes on one for a second. Try and take that fight, but it's a double chow in. Double chow, and he gets both pretty weak. Tags into either player.
I mean, just look at that.
Damn, look at those stuns. Oh my God.
Everything hidden.
The early setups there for Optic, kind of where they want to take it. Yeah, they take this fight. All right, then watch the top windows. Get those nades and stuns ready. So they're up in a 4 versus 2. Envoy going to have to dodge the nade, and he does. Octane now on the board. Just like that, it's a 1 versus 4 for Hook.
Saw Ghosty take a few steps towards a miracle. What does Hook have in his bag? Not able to finish it. Draza with the rechow, and Hook will go down after the good start from Optic. 3 straight. Now from Thieves.
Uh-oh.
And that's just Kenny and Draza.
This is not good.
They were doing it on,
LA
the first
Thieves
defensive
coming
round.
out
They
hot.
took an early fight. They did it right again. This time on Adachi.
And like, do you feel like this game too is the difference between whether this goes 5 or could be a 3-0 just because the Expo, or not putting that much stock in the Expo?
I'm not doing, I don't know, just gonna,
No, I'm
gonna enjoy this. Who knows? One map at a time, Maven. One round at a time.
Well, I just mean the control's been the one, like, kind of constant for Thieves. I feel like Texas got to be feeling the pressure a little bit within this map, too. 5 in a row for Draza. So we talked about that, like Draza and Hook being kind of top 2 in search and destroy.
5
Draza bringing the noise right now, just waiting for Hook to get rowdy. And there you go. The first blood now from Hook. Shotsy involved in the action. And just like that, flip the switch. Texas starting to light it up as Ghosty wins his one-on-one, and everybody gets gunned to sleep. Hook with 2 in the round.
Okay.
And maybe that's what
They
you
gun
need.
like that.
Just get Hook rolling. Like, that is a guy. I don't know, man. When he gets in his bag,
Homeboy in the back is passed
borders
out.
on unstoppable.
Did you see that?
Just got to reach in there and get going.
Well, I just think just slowing it down. Just not. I mean, you can
Go
see
back
the way
and look at the guy
LADs want to
behind
play
him. He
this.
looked
It's
passed out.
quick first bloods, just taking it to him, and you know, Hook even pulling out attack there, just holding an angle, just force it. If they want to take gunfights, all right, slow down, play together, make those team shots. That's exactly what that
Hit
round
that
was.
Pine Park pack too hard. I understand that. Thieves up 3-2. Octane with the first blood.
Here's the
Great first
footsteps
blood from Octane
all over the place.
to hit the
beneath
bomb
him.
carrier. They're going to have to go
Denny
pick
now
it back
Bomb
up.
can
Octane.
Hook find the opening. It's going to be Envoy with the first blood via the nade. Eyes on a one.
3 down. Hook left in
Players
a 1
dropping
before
all over
again.
the place. Tough gunfight now. We'll see if the
Oh
nade
my
can hit.
goodness,
Not going to happen.
Thieves.
The shots on through.
Absolutely
maybe comes in as
destroying
well.
right now. What is happening?
And a quick and control one there from Thieves, up 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's just these early deaths for Optic on offense. That's really it. I mean, just nice shots here from Envoy, but they're taking it to him. On their defensive rounds, it's impressive. You have to give props to LA Thieves. We'll see what Optic, opts to do next offensive round to try to deal with that counter. Maybe just play a little bit back. Maybe just go for a quick, sort of A plant we've seen in the past.
A big round here for Optic Texas. Try and keep this within a round and avoid that 5-2 hole.
So you can see the way LA Thieves are playing this. This time you have Octane all the way. Back forklift watching. In case there's a flank coming in, the rest of the team going to try to work this a bomb.
There we go.
Nice peek from Shotzi. Able to find that first blood. And things now going to slow down, but
Kenny with
Kenny
the
does
trade.
find Hook.
It's 3v3. Bomb looks
This
like
reminds
it's
me
going
of
to go
some
down.
early Fortress. Just a stalemate at the double doors. Bomb planted 3 versus 3. Ghosty, Shotzi, Dashy, in desperate need of a play. Shotzi had the opener, just gets away. Kenny thought he had one.
Yeah, talk about an off angle right there from Kenny. I like that spot a lot. Just doesn't have the crossfire. Now the double chow coming in. The team chow. Is in with Dashy.
No.
Gets ahead of
Oh,
himself.
no,
Takes down his
Dashy.
teammate. Now it's a 1 versus 2 for Dashy. Can he make up for it?
Not a ton of time. 20 seconds to go. Deddy about to run out. Hoped he could find one. Not going to happen, and not going to win that gunfight in the back versus Octane. The team kill. I mean, it's an unfortunate little sequence there where you're both just trying to double chow, but
Well, Shotzi's weak still from Kenny, probably. That might just be one bullet. Might just be one bullet in the back of the head.
yeah.
Sometimes that happens. You can see the way, again,
I mean,
the way
that's a
Optic
beautiful
played-
double chow. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, the way Optic played their defense the last couple rounds, a lot of players with their tax out, so yeah, taking the same route, taking that same chow. We'll see now what they opt to do on offense. Just the way LA Thieves have been looking.
Draza still just brilliant in search and destroy. 7-2.
LA Thieves are absolutely on one right now. What is going on?
Can Thieves close it
Can
out
they
6-2.
stop this?
Been pretty commanding and efficient with those first bloods, and there's another one. Draza gets it, Kitty follows it up, and
Dashy with
Dashy
2.
with a lovely double gives them a chance, but suddenly he's in another 1 versus 2. It happens so damn quickly. Now he's waiting for the information for the players.
Damn, why is everyone
It's
dying
Kenny
so
and Draza.
fast?
They're just they're seeing what's open, finding info. They're just hitting it. They just hit right through Art, right through side stairs. I mean, luckily Dashy was there for the cleanup, so he has a chance in a 1 versus 2, but Bomb is down. See if he can keep this map alive, or LAD is going to go up 2-0.
Listen, this guy has some of the more impressive search and destroy plays ever, but in trouble now especially. Gets ripped down to 26 HP, 35 seconds
I
on
think
the
he
clock.
worked this well, though. They don't know he crossed back.
Can he get a freebie? Yes, he can. There's one. 1 versus 1 now, 30 seconds to go for Dash.
Best thing for him as well. Deddy
He doesn't have
resets
the
on
bomb,
that
though.
kill. It was just about to run out.
Octane. Dashy. Oh my sweet child of mine. He's gonna hear him. He's gonna hear him right as the Deddy runs
Damn
out.
it.
Octane just perfectly
He
took
almost
behind
read
the
it
truck.
perfectly, man.
Ah, it's a dramatic affair there in the
Oh,
final.
wow. As Optic gonna drop map 2 also to go down 2-0 quickly. I don't like that one bit. Optic very, very going to have to make a comeback now, and in dire need of a control win after losing that search and destroy round. LA Thieves looking good, up 2-0. I don't know. I don't know if Optic gonna be able to shoot back, as Hook has 3 and 6. Dashy was 7 and 6, but draws at 8 and 3. Absolutely slaying out right now. We're not gonna take a break. Let's find map 3.
Led to so many
Expo
issues
control
for this team, but here we go. We're going to take a look at the comms from the Optic roster.
Yeah, this is the comms from that last search and destroy round.
What?
There's teammates here. Where's Bob though?
He's behind
On
you.
you.
Nice try, bro.
All good.
Nice try, nice
Who
try.
was he?
He was
no idea.
P1.
It's P1.
Yeah.
He was P1.
Yeah.
And we are back. What do you think, Joe?
No, I mean, I thought I was just curious, if they hurt, like, maybe someone saw him, but it was just a good, nice read by Dashy, and they were just like, I don't know, where was he? Where was he? He was P1, so probably just a little bit of a frustrating round for Optic, but
He read it.
what can you do?
He knew
Well,
it
game
was
is
there.
ready, and we're going to get ready to go to the map 3. Yeah, we were just kind of curious, like, how that played out, because was it instinct? Was it
felt
somebody's
like you
spot?
saw him, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think anybody has time left in there for Dash. Look at
That
Octane.
was
What
weird.
a monster.
I didn't
of a
like that
Moke
comms.
he has been. His control
didn't know
range
where he
during
was.
stage 4.
He ran out of dead silence
first.
and he heard him.
That's a big one to stand out. Now, I
I don't
know
know
he
nothing special about it.
maybe not leading the way in the others, but when this guy gets to his power spots, when he can be the human turret, good luck.
Well, also when you're playing maps like this, I mean, this is where your attacks are gonna, have a much better time on a map like Expo rather than, something like Fortress.
All right, Optic, it's a must
As we
win
said,
now.
when these two matched up before
They
on this
can't
map, it
lose.
was a 3-0. We talked about all the
Start
adjustments
their
LA
reverse
Thieves
sweep
have
action.
made. Can Optic show us something now with their adjustments, prepping for this major?
I mean, I gotta think, like, if you're Optic and you want to win this event, and you're thinking, what, Thieves probably the biggest competition coming in, control would be something you're working on, something you're trying to go to battle with them. Well, let's see what they're going to be able to do.
They're on A.
Couple of picks,
Shotzi.
though, for the other side of his Thieves that are finding the kills currently.
Nice kill from Shotzi.
Draws lovely shots on the cross.
Yeah, you're able to at least find one tick.
They got a tick.
Over
And
towards
get
A,
Ghosty on
but
B,
now
but
LADs are
Kenny
complete map control.
Trying to do some good work on defense.
Just where do Optic want to go from this? You have Draza just blocking that top A spawn. The rest of LADs defending B. A couple of players trying to work through secret for Optic. One is going to get taken down. But Kenny just played his life with his Vaz. Deddy popped, able to get that reset.
Still relatively close in the lives department here, just trying to collapse on forward. YY Lord just soaring and flying. Deddy going to run out though. So
I don't know where this guy is. That's what he's thinking. He's trying to give his comms to his teammates. Knows that Shotzi is nearby.
I lost him.
Yeah, somehow it wraps all the way through. All right, we're going to finally have the gunfight and Kenny able to take him down. One of his teammates were trying to work A, but he gets cleaned up. So now just with 20 seconds left, you only have one tick. You don't even have a zone complete. Optic, they got to find something here soon.
Octane's like, where'd I get shot from?
Yeah, wait, that's a white.
He's just like
They
slow
should get
peeking
B
back
here.
around the edge. There you go. 3 through for Texas now. 10 seconds on the clock, but onto the point. Looking for that minute extension. Just the 1 bit of progress on A. There goes your first on to B. The retake now starting to come in for Thieves as they're grouping up around the point. And it looks like they're just trying to trap them in. Maybe just, yeah, they're just going to let them get this, try to trap them in, and maybe get as much of a kills advantage as you can. I thought the 3 players were really trying to...
Who
set
won
up
at
a
5
retake for a
starts?
second,
I
yeah.
don't like that.
But Envoys kind of got set up in the back street. The others trying to trap him in. And I think he stopped shooting
Shotzi
there for a
just
second.
stopped
If you were Shotzi.
If you had more of a life advantage, you'd probably play a little bit safer if you were LADs, but I thought they were going to go for it. 'Cause,
They were up like 1 or
yeah,
something.
only
at
up
the time.
1. That was
Yeah.
pretty much it. A teammate does come in, but nobody blocking top A, so that's going to
Ghosty
allow
from Shotzi.
Optic start to work this way.
Just spawn.
13 versus 11. The big thing for them, though, 40 seconds.
Only 10 lives left.
Kind of tags into either opponent there, and now Dashy looking to chow again. Knows knows he's got 2 to deal with here. Can he take 1 out of the mix? His teammates
There we
go
go,
huge.
3 dead.
3 gonna be dead. Shotzzy, I want him to go cannonball right into the pool, but he's gonna cut it out to Spa, and the kills are flowing. Onto the point we go. You've got 2 stacked on it for now. Second bit of progress done. 24 seconds and the clock is stopped. Surging forward now is Thieves.
They might
Looking
get
for
it.
an opening. Are they going to find it? Just about to be done. Last player to deal with this. Just contesting for now. Trying to get in, but
No,
will get dropped.
they
But
got
on
it
the
to
other side of
tag out in.
Octane pushes through.
20
And a
seconds.
centimeter needed.
They only have
They
6
can't quite
lives
close
too.
it out.
14 seconds.
Still a chance, though, for Optic. Still a chance. Ghosty's able to find that first pick. You have 2 players on the zone. If you're LADs, who
Hook.
through vending, able to take down 1. 3 versus 3. 5 seconds remaining.
They're on it.
They're on it.
1 guy,
Stop
Dashy.
the clock for now. We'll stay at 5.
He needs to stay alive.
These gunfights so big, and a 3 versus 3. Kenny gets across.
Oh.
Kenny wins the gunfight. Shotzzy next up.
Shotzzy.
Teammate still able to win it. Just on Big Ken. He
Oh.
dropped. Texas take the round. Trophies murdering people.
What
I'm sure.
happened?
Bro, if his teammate loses this gunfight, they would have lost. He dies here. If Kenny wins that, he wins the round because Hook blew up to a trophy.
Yeah, that's
What a
what.
win for Dashy.
Wow,
What a round.
Dashy.
Comeback on offense.
When I said Dashy can't die
And
right
I
there,
thought
he
after
lived that
Shotzzy, you know,
whole
they didn't
time.
3-stack it. Right, LA Thieves were able to
That was
hold on
good
because
shit.
Straza on that, 4 down was at least able to find a pick. If that was a
That was
3-stack,
good
that
finesse
was
of his
done
life.
much quicker. But you saw Shotzzy just trying to back up, trying to get back to A. That's when he got caught.
Whatever, they won the round.
Doesn't really matter.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Great round.
They needed that.
Great
They're
start.
0-2 hole in
They
the
did
series.
need that really bad.
They get this start.
It's a good
Here
start
on
for
offense.
an attack round.
Good luck with aim assist behind that chair. That didn't look fun. But who can Ghosty? Packing a punch, able to take down 2. You did get the first bit of progress done, though, so they can't clear that. So some damage done at A for Thieves. Now they're grouping up towards B, and here's going to come the push. Who going to be the point man? Who going to get just dropped? His envoy puts him down. Some tags in from Ghosty, but now just the comms in. Hey, boys, they are all over B.
Yeah, you can see you have a couple of players for LA Thieves just watching the flank, making sure nobody gets too aggressive. I mean, Octane just shoots through the
they got
door.
a
I don't know
sack
if he
on B.
spots him or what, but that's going to be
He's
3
gonna play
dead
defense on
for
A.
Optic. B about to be done. You can already see Envoy starting to transition over to A, so he knows. Well, doesn't know if they're all the way top A street, but he's got a good idea.
We gotta come up with some new wording, because every time you say watching the flank, I'm, that's Tommy doing.
The what?
You're watching the flank. I'm like,
Oh.
I just think of the watch party instantly. But my brain is a simple place, Joe. But that'll be done, and gunfights will win
Luke is
for
still pushed
Draza
up.
and Envoy. Not
Oh, that's
quite able to
Ghosty.
snap back, but now, Joe, we get ready for this A point. What are you seeing on the minimap?
Yeah, I mean, both teams just fighting over matches. There's only 1 player out in Dashy over
Or
towards top
Dashy.
A.
Yeah, that's Dashy. Never mind.
The rest of Optic just watching the pinch, controlling a spot. Nice kills here, and behind that,
Dashy 2 good kills.
everything that Optic wants. Straza just locking down the bar. Hasn't had the best game throughout this map. Only 5 kills. But it's just been so back and forth. It continues to be that way. But Optic now with 8 kills in a row.
Dashy still pushed up.
Down 4 lives if you're Thieves.
It's a great spot to be
Taking
in.
their time. Looking for this next build-up. And you can see at number 6
Oh.
and Shotzzy is kind of lurking
Octane
for
finally
maybe the
got
long
him.
wrap. Now he's just going to take his time, and he's going to flank that push.
And he's got to hope his teammates over here lock this down. That's really it. Buys enough time, allows
Oh,
Shotzzy to
nice.
work that pinch.
Octane
There's a
did
quick
get
trade.
Shotzzy.
LADs have top street control, so you see 1 player going to spawn there, but 35 seconds left. Similar to last round for Optic. LADs are going to have to go soon, pull something off.
Can you get the 2-0 edge if you were Optic? You win this map. We are battling. They're getting closer and closer. Another wave of kills, down
Optic
to 10
needs
lives
this one
if you are
too.
Thieves. But yeah, the
20
clock's the bigger
seconds,
picture
10
here.
lives left.
20 seconds to go. Hook trying to
Oh, beautiful.
hits. Nice little snap and moving on to the next, but Envoy ready for the gunfight.
Hook
Shotzzy
showing he can bleed, but he's still playing well.
been there, not able to quite avoid
Ghosty,
it, but the
good-
trades have been
good hold.
consistent from Texas.
Good content.
14
Oh,
versus
wow.
7 seconds to go.
Oh, wow.
Trophy is able to
That's a
take down
good
one,
break there
sits
for
in a
Thieves.
line.
They might have a
LADs
shot
open.
here.
It's Kenny. He's gonna take him down, but
Wait,
Hook,
Hook.
big flank as he finds
They getting the
2.
second tick.
That's gonna buy time for his teammates to come off a spawn, but you can still have Envoy Draza are here, and they are close.
No,
Finally
they got it contested.
That is going to buy time for Optic.
Bro, these rounds have been
Oh,
nuts.
baby.
And
Good
tucked away.
contest.
The kills
He
are
contested
through.
it and they had to come
Nobody
out.
Close. Optic able to clutch up and take the 2-0 edge now. But sheesh, the ends of these rounds.
These respawns have just, come
it's
down to
just-
the wire.
8 of the best players in the world just throwing haymakers.
Yeah, you had Draza for about 15 to 20 seconds, like just trying to work the flank, waiting for his teammates to go, and then like when he finally gets there, he just doesn't get the gunfight that he wants. Was just waiting very patiently, but Ghosty was able to take him down. I mean, if Draza is able to win that, like maybe there's a chance they 3-stack that and the round is done.
Well, he had such a good search. I mean, he's good in the map 1, but yeah, here I know it's like one of those things that not getting the gunfights he wants, not getting to his spots, but he's 6-14 and. I mean, I know we saw a lot of that the last major, but here he's been terrific.
Yeah, the shot, it's a very balanced effort here for Optic again. Going over towards A, off the break. The first bit of progress not in yet. There is going to be a contest. That's Envoy just trying to finesse and play his life. He's going to get involved with Kenny as they take down 2, but there's those trades. There's the tick.
How much more damage can you do?
16 and 9 for Ghosty.
Just showing off his moves, waiting for the next fight. Teammates picking up the kills, spotting one. Octane working spa side. Good luck with that, Hetty. Nice reposition there from Octane. He's on 18, leading the way in the lobby.
I actually love that from Optic. I mean, they just leave Ghosty. He's able to get that second tick of progress done. The rest of the team goes over to B. With the defense here for LA Thieves, it just doesn't matter. Shotzzy takes down both of them.
We were setting that up maybe a little bit differently, but then Shotzzy just beams too. Able to avoid the nade as well and get out with his life from a nade to a stun, though. Just getting hit by everything in the kitchen sink. Which is Shotzzy regens to full. It doesn't last long. Octane, for the top theater window, lays him out.
Now you don't have either objective done, but because someone's been on the zone for so long, there's still a minute in the round. You have a 4-life advantage. So when they get done with B here, you have 2 minutes for 1 tick of progress.
That's actually like an absurd amount of time considering how long it feels like it's gone on. Like that's wild. Because usually when you got 2+ minutes, it's like you get a quick hit and you get a point right away, right? Like not the way that played out, but yeah, just on the point consistently.
Only
pausing
16
the clock.
lives left. They got to start getting kills
Now,
though.
so much time to work with, but Octane still spa side, just making sure that is in control, and they get 3. So between Octane and Envoy, you put yourself in a position to get the defensive setup you want. I think it was 5 in a row popping up for Envoy, so maybe getting close to streaks.
Oh, Envoy's in their spawn.
That's going to be 7. Shotzi's just hoping his teammates can get out of this trap, and so far they cannot. There's a couple of spawns though. Dashy spawns top street. That allows him to find Kenny. Kenny not ready for that gunfight, and then Draza, he gets taken down. So maybe a chance here that's going to allow Shotzi, who's been so patient on the pinch, to finally come out from hiding. He's going to take down 2 of the crews. Well, it will catch him, but Ghosty, he's going to be on A for about half a second.
Yeah, not for long before he falls. A nice flurry from Thieves.
Now
back to square
7
one
lives.
you go. And yeah, that's one thing that's going to happen as a consequence of, having 2 minutes, but so much time going in. You're fighting that whole time, so...
Well, actually, they were just getting trapped the whole time. That was really it. They could not get out. It's the SMGs for LADs. It was Envoy, and this time it's Kenny.
45 to go. 5 lives left for Optic. Do they have a heroic effort now with no respawns remaining to win this 3-0 and get to the hard point? Good start there from Ghosty. You die, you're gone. Dashy, a kill as well. Shotzzy ripped out of the mix. Now down to the other 3 players.
Octane
2.
ripping heads
as
right
Octane,
now.
Sam LaRue is hitting right now. 28 and 15. 4 streak. My guy's not missing a bullet.
He is bopping.
I'm thinking he's liking this map edition.
Yeah, he's been very, very, very good on it.
Problem is, though, they're still down 2-1 in the map. What a defensive hold for LA Thieves. They gave up B. They gave up 2 ticks early over at A. didn't allow them to get to the point.
Yeah, it was that sort of like, you know, once they got A, I think it was right after that, it was like a 2 for Envoy, 1 for Octa. You got 3 down and kind of just got to take a breath, set up, and get your pen you wanted, and it seems like it worked out pretty efficiently.
No, it did. Yeah, I mean, they were just able to lock them down, and you had Shotzi just sort of like, all right, guys, when you get out of there, like, I'll be able to help you, and then he does find 2, but the cruise was called in, so that took him out.
Yeah, they had a shot right there at the cruise, and then Ghosty got taken out right after that.
He's feeling it right now.
Octane, God.
There's going to be a cruise for Octane. Gonna find the first one.
30 on the board for Octane. Streak to use. Kenny finding his pickings, and now maybe sweating a little bit if you were Optic. Yeah, the 2-0 advantage, but a nice little break. You bring it back, though, with a wave of kills, but very close to the second bit of progress. Nice snap there from Octane, but Hook just melted.
That little retake there. And then on the other side of the map, you've had Envoy just trying to lurk a couple of times on their offensive rounds around A
You
ramp.
both there?
But I mean, Dashy's just able to win those gunfights a couple of times, so that makes sure nothing is going wrong over at A. They can retake B sooner or later behind nades, behind the SMGs, and that's exactly what happens.
Nade backs him up for now, and Hook just continues to hold. Gets a little bit of a pre-fire tag in. It's just Vastus trying to take some fights at range. Shotzi does get one. Not on the point for now. Just 40
That was
seconds
a
to
hell
go.
of a dive.
Optic in a good position. You're up 3 lives. Not a ton of progress. You have map control here by B.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
This is where you win the game.
White.
This is where you win the game. Don't give them a chance. Don't give them
Yeah,
an
push
extra
up on
minute.
them.
Lock them in. Push this to a map 4. Take a sip of that Starbucks coffee on the counter.
It's gonna be 2 dead for Optic, but again, LAD's gonna get to a point. Shotzi playing his life 5 in a row. It was a great defense by LADs. I think followed up by another one for Optic this time through. Drazi will be
still
at B.
not. They're
He's gonna
on.
have to win a 1-on-1 versus Hoog. Well, it was a 2-on-1. Couple of seconds left. Is anyone gonna be
Not
able to get
getting
there? Not getting there.
All right.
Now
Optic start with a win in
in the
control.
series.
I mean, maybe not how we thought it was going to go, but we thought this would be a battle, and that is the map win.
Yeah, Optic start with at least a win in control there. Something they needed pretty badly. Now they got to go on and win a hardpoint to keep this reverse sweep alive. It looks like it's a Mercado hardpoint. Let's just get right to it.
You know, kind of the problem sometimes when you're a very, very good hardpoint team. You know, if you come out and lose the map 1, it's like, okay. And not that Optic have been slouches by any means in control or search. I mean, they've been well-rounded, but that's been their dominant force. And you lose that map 1, but now we take a look at Mercado, and you mentioned they've been undefeated since the Ghosty acquisition, but 12-3 overall on the year. We get ready to party here on Mercado.
Was that first rotation, 3rd in break for them? So even when they're getting out-rotated majority of the time, they're still finding those kills. But here we go, game number 4. On board with Shotzi.
Toss him!
You're hearing the frags going off, trying to find those nade
All right,
spots.
they
I
gotta
love
do
the extra
something.
prep. But Octane,
They gotta
he
show
had a
him
great
something.
map 3, and well, starts it off with 2.
Hey, nice nades, bros. Here's the gunny.
Well, there's the gunny.
Yeah, sure was. Just clean from Dashy. I mean, he is just fun to watch, man. Some of the cleaner aim you will ever see. Guy's a freak of nature.
He does it again. He's able to find Octane off a spawn as they are fighting for P2 control. You still have one. Make it 2 players over here. For
Oh!
No. Lee is just lucky he ran out of bullets.
This map, dude, it's something about, like, you know, you don't have a ton of those, like, super long range fights. It's just, like, real medium range kind of attack. And, like, when I see Dashy with it, it's just, like, I don't know. He's different, bro.
Well, yeah,
That's
Droz
3
is
for
like,
Draza,
hey,
though.
yeah, check out my tack, dude.
Yeah, anything you can do, I can do better. He pops
No,
off.
maybe not. Okay, I don't know what's happening.
Thank you, Octane, for the grenade.
Here we go. All about P2 rotation, and LAD's
Yeah,
held
LAD's
on
on
to it.
P2 here
They've held
already.
on to it, but the pressure is here right away.
Wow.
Ghosty with the headshot able to connect, but the rest LA Thieves are there for the trade, so that is going to be 3 dead. All of Optic have to push from hedges.
This matchup is just nuts, bro. Everyone is just so talented. Like you're either like world star or getting world star. Like holy hell! Shout out headshot.
Hoop 1-5. A bad start
Nice little
again.
streak here from Octane. Out to
Hoop
6-3.
kind of not locked in right now.
Nothing to write hell about as far as the league goes, but you got a solid one, a chance to build upon it here. And get up 60 or so, and Envoy chopping through him like a knife to butter.
This is where it gets interesting, right? We've seen this a couple of times this tournament, Mercado. You chain a couple of hills together. That isn't when it gets scary. A big fight here at P3. Draza, he's going to spawn his teammate on him, an Envoy. Kenny's going to spawn Dark, so LA Thieves, it looks like they're going to win this rotation. You still have Octane all the way across the map. The frag will connect. So maybe not out of it yet. As Shotzi and Ghosty just flying on in. But it is all ready to kill
They
feed.
keep getting kills. Draza and Envoy. They had to hold it at 2 versus 3, and they do just that. Now, not out of it yet. You know, Spawn's still coming in close, still trying to fly across. Octane will get caught kind of in the back street, trying to get in position to help his squad. The audio there and on point for Envoy. The streak will end at 5, and now
Might
the
get
break
some
comes
points,
in
but here they
35
come right
seconds
away.
remaining on the hard point, but a quick contest on through.
Yeah, nobody able to find full control. Finally, it's going to be all 4 dead as Draza and Octane with the tax office spawn.
I'm stressed out watching this. Like,
But get right back to it. But Octane, they know. They got to lock down P4s. We head over to Barbershop. Nice shots from Dashy on to Kenny. LA Thieves able to chain a couple of hills together, but another full 60 here for Optic to right back in the game.
LA Thieves are just freaking on one right now. Their teamwork is off the chain.
up 90. What a start from Thieves. I mean, this is what we've been watching Optic do to everybody in hard point. This is where you show what you're made of. You try to bounce back. Ghosty has been a vocal leader for this team. They need him in a big way. But the kills go in the way of Thieves. They're able to get on in. It was Draws, I believe, that picked up 2 lovely shots from Ghosty
Shots
on the
from
mid-cross.
Ghosty.
And back into the point they go.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many trades where you didn't have full control if you were LA
Absolutely,
Thieves. You still had the close garage spawn for Optic,
Still
so they get
okay.
right back into it.
They need some time though. They need a hold.
Draza,
Oh my
pulls
gosh.
out. The Baz has the attack in the back pocket. There we go, 4 dead. 20 seconds to go with the LA
Can't
Thieves.
hold
Octane,
it
he's
against
gonna
LA
spawn up
Thieves to
Dark.
save their lives right now.
You already have a player in Hoop.
So
Over towards 10.
talk to me, Joe. It's starting to get one of those kind of scary score lines. You're down about 100. Are you worried about a map like Mercado and a team like Optic, or is there maybe a moment, a string of hard points where they really got to step it up?
I think the next 3 hard point. I don't think 100 points. Like, yeah, it's scary on the scoreboard, but not on Mercado hard point, because if you win a couple of rotations, that evaporates immediately. Okay, patio, maybe not the money hill you're looking at, but we'll see if LA Thieves they find another break.
Feels like they need to start getting some kills if you're Optic, but you're 15 and 7 if you're Envoy. Sometimes when you're casting there or watching, it just feels like the kill feed feels like one color. It's just been awfully red. Now you got 4 and 15 out of Hook, 5 and 14 out of Shotzi. I mean, their sub duo has been put inside a coffin in the opening of this Mercado. Coffin for 2.
Yeah,
Just
4 and
tuck 'em away,
15 and
6
5 and
deep.
14.
Thieves
for Shotzi and
popping
Hook.
off, up 100
What
to
is
Elixir,
wrong
and
with
we
them?
go.
Bruce is still nice.
Nice.
You guys push out. I got time.
Deep 10, bro.
I have time.
That's fine. You have time?
Tunnel's gonna be open.
I hear you. I'm looking sick with them.
Alright, tunnel's open, guys.
Yeah, we're shooting. Back right, Dale. Back right. One shot.
Oh my god.
I gotta give it to him.
You're good. I needed it. I'm
I'm
getting slow.
letting you come close.
I have a low. Hold the door.
Hey, give it.
Low me. Low me.
Nice.
Low me.
I go.
Dead. I'm on top right.
I'm up.
Two.
One way top right.
Absolute inside.
Hey, I'm
Top
coming.
fast. There's 2 down. He jumped stairs.
There's a top left. He's sitting on the top of left.
You can take your time. We have time.
I'm trying to get taps.
Left, maybe that.
He's top left. Yeah, I hear you. I spawned here.
No,
Hey, I turned in.
Top left. You're not telling me top. Keep it.
Top left.
Top left. Wait. There's 2.
Reset. We're
Okay,
gonna hit
I'm
this. Just play
living.
this time.
That's him.
Play this time.
Needed time.
He's
I'm
top
waiting,
left. He's
bro.
top
I'm
left.
I'm gonna work at mid, bros.
I'll try this out.
Pretty sure he's top
Inside,
left.
inside, again, one time. Another there, another there. I didn't
RB,
look.
RB weak, RB weak.
Give me stairs, give me stairs.
Out mid, mid.
RB,
Nice.
Let's
Wait, Navy, I'm one shot.
Yo, behind us, low. Why do you low?
Right here, I'm looking.
One shot closet.
I don't see the guy low. I don't see the guy low.
RB, one
Game
shot.
over.
I'm challenging, I'm challenging. Do right, nice.
All right.
You're
No,
gonna
I'm
be
spawn
on me,
weird. I'm
you're
spawn
gonna
weird,
be
bro. I'm
Yeah,
looking
watch
behind
behind
you.
You're
you.
be on me, closet, bro.
It could be too late.
Out closet, one shot RB. One shot RB.
One shot.
Nice, all RB. Nice, all RB.
Yeah.
They're all storage, bro.
Storage, one shot. Closet, one shot.
I need it.
I stuck one, I think. Yeah, I got one.
All storage, bro. All storage.
Left.
He's weak.
Left closet,
We
closet.
don't have the rush of
There's
time,
two.
bros. We don't have the rush of time. Play kill.
He's in closet laying down, bro. In closet laying down.
I'm time, one shot.
I'm hard. So he's running me in, running me in.
Enter.
Get up.
Nice.
No, his storage is running down.
I mean, a few times you heard it slow down, but for the most part, they are locked and there is
Oh my
passion
God.
flowing these comms.
Maybe a little too much passion. I mean, pretty hectic there. I mean,
Shotzi
you
and
can
Hook
feel
are
the
just
pressure
not going right
of
now.
this series. How
And if
bad
they're not
they wanna
going,
win it.
Optic's not gonna
like
win.
Drazi just say, all right, let's reset
Just
a couple of times. Kenny with some big
playing
plays.
That was the
Sip, I just
moment
can't
that
believe they're
let's reset
even
where
went
it was the first time I heard
close.
someone with like a
But
normal
he's really
voice.
not.
Yeah, like,
There's
let's
an
relax a
80-point
little bit.
lead
I mean, Kenny and
going
Octane
into
were
back
just-
in
they
another
were
set of
spitting.
P1. Another set of
After the
rotation.
first 7 hills, you still have LA Thieves, up around 90. And I think that was big. Going from P6 to P7, because Optic, they were able to break P6, but they not chain it with P7. That was behind Kenny's 2 pieces. We go back to P1 now, 40 points away from winning this series and putting them in the final.
I just don't know how you expect to win if you're Texas when you've got Shotzi on 8 and 23, 11-22
He's getting
out of
beamed
Hoop.
right now out of his
Like
freaking
just this
shorts.
raw slang right now out of the Thieves. They are dominating from that side of it. And I'm not sure if it's just the passion in the gunny, the early setups, like they've just been catching them and frying them.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Maybe
that
he's getting Kentucky Fried right
making
now.
sure that those guys don't get going.
Kenny with
Find
three.
and that's on rotation, so 10 seconds left. They're going to make sure they have P2 locked down. They know all of Optic are off a spawn. And here we go. This could be it. This could be the series.
Another win from Ken, 5 in a row. On the point is Thieves' ability to close it out here. It's a Deddy reposition now from Kenny from the top rope. He goes and Shotzi just annihilates him.
Octane
While
with
he's
the
winning that
cruise.
gunfight, considering the overall scoreboard, but maybe that's what you need to
Okay,
get going.
that's not
and
bad.
Pull off some miraculous
Optic
comeback.
might be able to
Here's
get
the
some
break.
points here.
It is on board. Can you get it done if you're Texas and
This
bring
would
it
be
back
ridiculous.
from down, 120 at its most?
I mean, I can't believe they got on this hill. I thought with Kenny just pushing out with so much map position that they were going to be able to lock that down a little bit. But that doesn't happen. Now
Shotzi
maybe a
just
chance for LA
needs to
Thieves to
chill
try
a
to
little
break with
bit,
Dashi and
man.
Hook locking it down. You got to think about the
LA
rotation.
Thieves is
You're LA
too
Thieves. That's what Draza is doing.
disciplined for you to run
You're
at
hanging
them.
on if
Break
you are
by
Optic.
break, hold by hold. Chip away at this. It's one of those points where it gets scary. Every second they get just closer to that 250 mark. You are asking for absolute perfection out of Texas right now. Can they hit another gear? Basically an instant
Oh,
contest.
who killed
You just
Dashi?
allow 1 point to come through quickly for Los Angeles Thieves. But there's the
Three
flurry
down,
of
all
kills. They're
four
able to
down.
take out 3-15 now away.
That's all
Spawning
four
out as
with the
Texas.
team kill.
This could
12
be the
seconds.
chokehold. They can put him out here, catching him quickly in rotation. Gun up, ready to fry his Draza. 2 in front. Damage in. Back to the point.
That's it.
3 to go. Nobody close.
LA
Tonight,
Thieves.
Thieves take this series and gets an unbeaten
Going
team
to
in
the
hard
grand
point. A
finals,
wild stretch.
and Optic
They
just
win
gonna have to
both.
do it the hard way.
Maps 1 and 4. Thieves are clicking.
Yep, Optic gonna go down to losers bracket. They still have a shot, but they're gonna have to face the winner of NYSL and FaZe. Not an easy route to get to the grand finals, as LA Thieves are moving on. It looks like we got a Draza post-game interview. Let's check that out.
We've got Draza. He is on the flank. Excited to hear what he's got to say. Tommy, take it away, boys.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm joined by Draza from the Los Angeles Thieves. I mean, Zach, talk to me, man. You're in the grand finals. You just took down Optic Texas. Obviously, they were undefeated in the stage online. How does it feel to get a big W?
Yeah, it feels great, especially with our S&D performance against them. They picked Fortress, and I feel like we played it really, really well. And a super close map 1.
And honestly, like, we should have 3-0'd them. I just could not get a kill map 3, honestly.
Yeah, you
I
were
couldn't get a
struggling.
kill.
You bounced back, though.
Exactly. I had to bounce back on the map 4 because we're not going game 5. Like, I had to super lock in because I could not get a kill map 3.
I like that, man. Go ahead, Chris.
You've been hitting an obscene form this stage. You've been looking really good in Search and Destroy. On the contrary to the last stage, what have you been doing in preparation for this stage and this major? Because you've turned it around completely.
Yeah, honestly, I've been just playing a lot more SD8s, and that's kind of was my thing in Vanguard as well. It was a lot more people to play with, like we were playing with Pac and other people like that. So it's been a little bit harder to find SD8s, but I feel like just playing SD8s, I'm just learning and being way more comfortable in uncomfortable situations, and that's where, like, I feel like I'm at my best, and I've always been the best SD player in the world, so I'm back at the form, and I feel like the H just helped me get comfortable.
I think Adam Sloss has some words to say
Yeah,
about that.
I want to ask one more S&D question. We had Fortress S&D map too. We've seen you guys play it a couple of times. You guys have had some tough losses. It seems like today you came in with more aggression. Was that the game plan, or just kind of how the flow of things happened as you got in the map?
Yeah, it was more. I think it was just the game plan of, like, you know, we've been talking about S&D for a minute. Obviously, like, we weren't too good at it, and we were losing number of situations. I just feel like we've been talking about, like, hey, if in S&D is very simple. If they take something, they have to give something up. So we've just been working on taking, like, whenever letting them cross the bomb and then working plays on the side map or challenging them while they're on bomb. So I feel like we've been working really well with that, and that's really been helping our S&D.
Well, Zach, you're in the grand finals. Is there any team in particular you want to play, or do you really not care?
Honestly, FaZe or Optic, and that's no offense to New York, but you know, those Optic right now, they're really good. Obviously, we beat them there, and honestly, map 3, I got fried. I got fried.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know, obviously, I would love to play FaZe again. You know, we got that beef and whatnot. But, I mean, anyone, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just excited to watch a few matches and get back into it.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thank
Good luck
you.
to you. All right.
Thank you.
Best of luck. And, Desk, back over to you.
All right, that'll do it for winners finals. LA Thieves defeat Optic Texas, sending them to the losers bracket, and they move on to grand finals. Stay tuned. We got Atlanta FaZe NYSL coming up next on the Hard Carry.